everyone, welcome back to the Dunbar Dog Diaries. I'm Kelly Dunbar. Today we are going to continue our work with Knox, our Belgian Shepherd, and I'm going to continue her lesson from the last session, which is I want her to learn to walk politely by my side and to face front versus, just wandering willy-nilly like a drunken sailor. So let's get to training and see how it goes. Okay, so today we're going to try to continue Knox's loose leash walking / perhaps healing lesson that we began the foundation of that last time. Loose leash walking obviously just means keeping the leash from ever being taut, and that is partially or largely her responsibility to do that by keeping in close proximity to me and to paying attention to where I am and hopefully sitting and stopping when I stop. Healing would be being precisely at my left side. That is for competition. You do need it to be on the left side. If you prefer the right side and you're not competing in any specific sport, you can change it to the right side, of course, as well. We're going to work on the left side if we even get that far today. I'm going to start with just some basic leash attention getting exercises and continuing to work on her sitting at my side. So, got my treats, and we'll see where we left off with Knox. Again, she's in this frontal attentive position, saying she's ready to work and pay attention to me. I'm not going to reinforce this other than with a good girl and a hello and acknowledgement right now, because I want to focus on her being next to me more than in front of me and facing outward versus facing me. So we're going to go back to a little bit of that I've got my my treats in my hand, and I'm going to lure her initially and even let her nibble if necessary, on the reward to keep her attention and to get her to move here. Ready? Let's go. Step backwards, step forwards, raise my hand a little bit, and look at that. We haven't even done this since last session. I still don't have the proximity that I want, like her a little closer, but she's doing that so she can see me. You can see how she's looking out a little bit so she can turn her head towards me. And if the closer she is, the harder it is to see me and my face and expression. She got multiple rewards there because that was beautiful on her first try, second session, first try. She remembered the lesson from last time. Good girl. Free. I'm going to break that position by giving her free and moving my body position a bit. We'll try it from a different way here. I'm not saying anything yet. There's no reason to name it, really. She doesn't know what she's doing, and I don't know for sure that I'm going to get it. So same thing, lure hand, step back with my foot, step back forward, raise my hand. I'll turn around and do it the other way as well. And there she goes, free. Do it in this direction so you can see her side. Come here. Ready? And she doesn't have to be sitting in front of me to start this, but she is, and it's not a bad thing. Let's go. Let's get into your position here. Step back, swing the dog into you, and there. Again, a very different orientation and position than she's accustomed to up to this point. But you can see how this looks kind of nice and would be something that you'd look for when you're getting ready to walk your dog. Good girl. Very good. I'm very impressed with that. Now I have a couple options now. I could try doing that same position without food in my hand, or I can do some luring of her walking around. I'll do both. I don't think it really matters which order that I go in. So I'm going to continue to lure because I have the food here. And I'm going to take one step like we did last time and then raise my hand and do that. Have her sit again. One step, sit, and reward. I want to heavily reinforce the sit and the stop so that she's anticipating that. Let's go, free. I'll do that again, facing you. Now remember, last week, or last time, wasn't a week ago, last session, we needed a barrier to keep her at my side, and I haven't worked with her since then, and we don't need that anymore, so she learned really quickly. Let's go. Give her a hand target, and raise it up. Again, the sit isn't perfect. If anything, it got worse, but her butt swung out a little bit, and she's moving further and further away from me. But I'm not going to worry about that precision thing yet, because this is not a specific heel so much as sit at my side, stop when I stop. Let's go. If I pull my hand closer into what will eventually look more like just a dangling hand, I might get a little better proximity, and I did for sure get better proximity there. Free. Good girl. you know, eventually I'm just going to be walking with my hands down at my side, and this should be enough of a reminder and a target that, you know, hey, good girl, yeah, to stay at my side. You could mark this verbally, you know, with a little yes or good. I would say good, not a yes for this one, unless you're breaking position, which does bring up a good point. So I will go over that with you as well. Want her to know what she's doing is correct. So we're going to mark it with our verbal, and then I'm going to mark it with the verbal good, meaning the keep going signal that we've discussed earlier in this series. And I'm going to show you what it looks like if I break the position with an explosive yes. We'll do both. I'm going to ignore that jump. She's saying, I want to do more, so that's great. All right, let's go and do it. So I'm going to get over here so you can see me, but whoa, come here, Knox. Get her, nope, whoop, come here. Get into your position. Oh, slippery. Come here, get into your position. Now she's getting a little more wild. Come on. She doesn't want to go where she just slid. Good girl. So we'll start there. And I'm going to say, Leash is here just in case, but I'm not using it to pull her or give her any cues. Let's go. Walk, step, sit, and do that. Now, let's go. I'm going to draw her in with my hand a little. I did 2 steps there and a side step. And that is where I should be adding my good. Let's go. Come here. Let's do this again. I know, it's creepy over there. You slid. There we go. Come here. Doesn't want to go in this corner now. I'll start there. It's not perfect, but I want you to know what it looks like if I were to reward mark instead of talking to you. Let's go. Good. Reward. Oops, and I dropped it, so she broke position. No big deal. We start over. Good. Good means you got it right. I'm going to reward you, but stay in place. And let's go. Target my hand. Good. Reward. Okay. Free. Now I'm going to do a yes explosive reward with her to celebrate. If you have a really good moment or you want to break up and bring in some energy, you might release her with a yes, meaning, okay, exercise is over, versus keep going. You've got it. So I'm going to try to get a really nice close step here. Oh, that's not what I want, so I'm going to try again. Her butt is too far out, you might see. Yes! And break it or something like that. Do that again. So she's done. And at that point, she doesn't have to continue the exercise. And you see she broke position because I've changed my body language. Ready? Let's go. Yes. Wow, wow, look at that. Wow, a little spin, break position. But I marked it, and the yes is what got rewarded. That brings some more energy into it. You may not always want to bring energy into a walking sequence. You want it to be kind of calm and chill. So that's why we mostly use the good. And maybe just celebrate yes when there's a special moment or at the very end of the whole exercise. Right? Let's go. Get back in here. I'm going to try to get her back in to my side. Good. I'm going to walk up to the camera here. Not up to it, but you know. Let's go. A couple steps. And nope, she swung out. We just don't reinforce, we go back. Good. And free. All done. So that is the next step, pun intended, in her loose leash walking and healing exercise. Well, I think that went pretty well. I was so excited to see that she remembered our previous session and that she came and sat by my side right away and was able to deviate from the face front kind of movement that she was doing in the past. You know, this isn't a formal heel. This isn't for competition. I just pretty much want to, indoors in a low distraction environment, want to mimic what it will be like to walk with her outside. And I want her getting used to the habit of being by my side and stopping and sitting when I stop and just loosely attending to me. You know, she doesn't have to stare up at me with rapt attention or sit crisply at, at 30, 45 degrees or whatever it may be. She just has to pay attention. You may find when you do this that your dog does continue to swing out forward. If so, go back to just practicing that initial position that we did in this session. and reward frequently, maybe spend a few sessions doing that before moving into the, one step, sit, 2 steps, sit kind of sequence that we did today. Ultimately, I want to take this show on the road and practice outside, and we will do that in the near future. But I'm very pleased with how it worked out today, and she's grasping the idea of loose leash, polite walking. So thanks again for watching the Dunbar Dog Diaries, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you visit dunbaracademy.com and check out our selection of free dog training and behavior courses. If you'd rather watch some more videos here on YouTube, click right over here or here. And if you want to watch our new videos as we post them, click here to subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.